Mic check, mic check. We are live. We are live. Wes Huff confirms Jesus is Lucifer.
Genesis.
Let me know if my soundboard's working. Let me know if it's all
Sometimes you
good.
gotta pop out and show niggas.
All praises, y'all. Mic check, visual check. What's going on, y'all? Wes Huff. Wes Huff confirms Jesus is Lucifer. This is Priestaka, aka Deacon Genesis, back at y'all with another one, giving all praises to our Heavenly Father, Yahweh, real name Yahweh in the ancient Paleo Hebrew, and we do so by Shema Mashiach Yahweh Shai. Let me just go up on here just to make sure that everything is everything. Let's make sure everything is everything. Okay, gotta delete that. Okay. All right. Y'all fall in, climb in. Fall in and climb in, y'all. I'm about to do this. Let me go to community. Make sure y'all are sharing it. Making sure you're liking the video. I'll probably make a couple more moderators in here. Getting some new moderators on this new channel, y'all. Let's get some new moderators. Remember, PTE, push the envelope, always. PTE, push the envelope. Got a couple more moderators. Remember, y'all, you will get your blick taken away. Don't have an itchy trigger finger. Your blick will get taken away. You will get disarmed. You will be disarmed if you are not responsible, if you have not been to the gun range. If you have not been to the gun range, you will be disarmed. What's up, everybody? Wes Huff confirms Jesus Christ is Lucifer. Let's talk about it today, everybody. Let's talk about it today. Is this true? And do the Hebrew Israelites agree with him? Does the Bible teach this? Let's talk about it today on the new channel, Push the Envelope. That is the official name of the new channel, Push the Envelope. And I may change it to PTE, which is just push the envelope. And I also might change it to PTE Network or PTE Godcast or PTE God Talk, something like that, maybe in the future. Push the envelope with one E. That was already taken, so we got push the envelope in the building, y'all. Appreciate y'all for like, sharing, subscribing. We're going deep. This is going to be a channel of scholarship and academic critique. So, this is going to be where you have to keep your thinking. You're going to have your thinking cap on this one. Now, put a 1 in the chat. Let's see if we got any biblical scholars and theologians in here today. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree that Jesus is Lucifer. Put a 2 in the chat if you don't. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree with Wes Huff that Jesus is Lucifer. Put a 2 in the chat if you disagree with Wes Huff that Jesus is not Lucifer. We're gonna have some surprises today. All right, I see mostly 2s. Y'all don't agree with Wes Huff? I see mostly 2s in the chat. I see a 1. I see 2 1s. I see 2 1s. I see a 2. There you go. Oh, we got some. Okay, now look at people trying to take it back. People trying to take back their 2. Don't try to take back your 2. You put a 2 in the chat. I seen you. I'm screenshotting everything. Nah, I'm joking, but they ain't got the breakdown, huh, brother? Genesis, Nebraska. They ain't got the breakdown. Okay, so let me just give the spoiler alert right now. If you are an Israelite, you should agree with Wes Huff on this. I'm gonna explain why. Wes Huff doesn't even understand that he is calling Jesus Lucifer. He doesn't understand that. But his doctrine that he has to stick to, that's what he would be saying. Here's the only thing that we disagree with, that Lucifer is not Satan. Christians like Wes Huff, which you're going to see, they believe that Lucifer is Satan. We do not believe that Lucifer is Satan. Because if you believe Lucifer is Satan, Jesus is also called Lucifer. We're gonna show you that, and Wes Huff proves that. Then that means Jesus is Satan. So Lucifer in Isaiah 14 cannot be Satan, or Jesus is Satan. Now I told you guys Wes Huff has extreme scholarship in linguistics, and so he confirms what I've been teaching. When I was a part of Sakari, you know, I was told not to teach certain things for the sake of people who may not be able to receive it. And so I had to kind of give it, you know, dance around it sometimes. But it's really not, if you just understand the Bible, it's not going to shake you up. It's going to wake you up. That's the motto. It might shake you up, but it's going to wake you up. So when we talk about what Wes Huff says here, he confirms what I've been teaching for years and years and years now, or what I believed at least, and taught to some, or taught privately. He's confirmed. It's confirmed like a Don King perm. That's what I should have titled this. Wes Huff is confirmed like a Don King perm, right?
Beat your ass and hide the Bible if God watches.
Now, we're going to get into his video and what he's asserting, and he's also superimposing that Satan is Lucifer. That's where he's going to have a problem at, and all Christians are going to have a problem right there. Lucifer just means light bearer, one who holds the most glory. And in Isaiah 14, that is not about Satan, even though this is what Wes Huff purports. That's about the king of Babylon. A lot of scholars and theologians take that stance. Okay, so let's get into it. Without further ado, we're going to say fair use. Fair use, this is going to be our thoughts and comments on this content. Fair use, this is going to be our thoughts and comments on this content. All right, y'all? So I appreciate all the subscribers. All the subscribers, man. I'm telling y'all, you have to come here to get fed. That my other link is gonna be for, I'm gonna talk about stuff on there, but this channel is gonna be mostly for like high scholarship, high academics, high biblical sophistication. Okay, so let me fit this real quick. All right. Okay. So as you guys see here, so you know I'm not making this up. You know I'm not making this up. Satan, a talking snake. This is from Wes Huff's page from a few years ago. From a few years ago, it's got about 179,000 views. So let's take a look. Is this clickbait? Am I just trying to get attention from Wes Huff? Am I trying to ride his elevator? No, because he's getting critiqued and corrected. He's getting rectified by the men, by the prophets of God, the true Israelites. And then next month, he may not be the t-shirt of the week. But this month, he is the t-shirt of the week. So let's play this, y'all. Fair use is going to be our thoughts and comments on this content. Check it out.
The beginning of the book of Genesis has a talking snake that misleads Adam and Eve and causes the fall of humankind.
Let me know you guys can hear the audio. Let me know if you guys can hear the audio. Make sure, because our first time around dealing with this new software, then I had to make a new profile. We had some technical issues, but we wrote it out. We thugged it out. We got it popping. All right, y'all. Let me know.
The beginning of the book of Genesis has a talking snake that misleads Adam and Eve and causes the fall of humankind. Were there really talking snakes? Cue the ominous lighting, and let's talk about it. In Genesis chapter 3, we have a character come into view that is called a Nachash in the original language. This Hebrew word, which uses the Hebrew letters Nun, Chet, and Shin, is often translated as snake. However, with the vowels of the verb means deception and divination, and with the vowels of an adjective actually means shining. Some scholars have pointed out that this word used in Genesis may be somewhat of a triple entendre.
Now, that is true. We give credit where credit is due. That is true. The serpent from the garden, which we'll get into that possibly another video. My focus here is him equivocating Lucifer with Jesus. Okay? That is the main point of this video, as you guys are going to see. But yes, the serpent in the garden is definitely serpentine, deceptive, a shining one. Why? Because the entity held the knowledge, wisdom, and information that Adam and Eve wanted oh so bad and that didn't have. But no, we, the Hebrew Israelites, God's chosen people, we do not hold to that being Satan in the garden. Okay? It was an individual cunning man. And when you look at the context outside of Christian dogma and rhetoric, then you'll come to a conclusion that it cannot be Satan. Let's keep going.
And that in all three concepts are actually being used for this creature. This serpentine being holds deceptive knowledge and is being referred as shining is a common theme throughout supernatural beings in the Bible and other ancient Near Eastern literature. For example, the name Lucifer, taken from Isaiah chapter 14, is not a name as much as it's a transliteration of the Latin word meaning light bringer or morning star. The King James translators borrowed the transliteration of this phrase from the previous English translation of the Wycliffe Bible. You'll notice that the word Lucifer isn't used in modern translations of the Bible, and instead they go with the literal translation of the Hebrew Hallel ben Shachar, or Hiasphorus in the Greek, and transliterate it as morning star.
All right. I want to see if you guys, who caught that? I'm trying to see who I need to be, who I want to, I'm trying to pick out successors here. I'm trying to pick out successors. A lot of brothers in the truth who acquire, an immense amount of knowledge. They don't have any successors. Who are they raising up under them? Great teachers, great leaders, but who are they one-on-one, hands-on raising up under them? God forbid something happened to us. Now we have trained up, we have taught, we have led successors who are going to go beyond us. You understand? Okay, somebody said morning star. And Jesus is also called the bright and morning star. That's good. That adds on to the evidence. Faith and Work says Christ the morning star, Lucifer the son of the morning. I'm glad you guys caught that. But there was something he said. There was a word that he said that the Bible calls Jesus Christ in the New Testament. I'm going to play it again. I'm going to see if you guys can catch it. He said it fast. And I wonder if he even knows this. All right, so let's bring it back. Put your listening ears on.
Being referred as shining is a common theme throughout supernatural beings in the Bible and other ancient Near Eastern literature. For example, the name Lucifer, taken from Isaiah chapter 14, is not a name as much as it's a transliteration of the Latin word meaning light bringer or morning star. The King James translators borrowed the transliteration of this phrase from the previous English translation of the Wycliffe Bible. You'll notice that the word Lucifer isn't used in modern translations of the Bible, and instead they go with the literal translation of the Hebrew Hallel ben Shachar, or Hiasphoros in the Greek, and transliterate.
What did he say it was in the Greek?
Say it again. Say something else. Oh!
Hebrew Hallel ben Shachar, or Hiasphoros in the Greek.
Did you guys hear that? So he confirmed what I've been teaching all along, not diaspora, eosphorus. Eosphorus, also known as phosphorus. He confirmed that the Greek equivalent to Lucifer is eosphorus or phosphorus. Wow. Now, where does the Bible call Jesus eosphorus or phosphorus? Whoo. See, they better keep him away from Israelite. Y'all better hide him. You better keep him away from us. You see, this channel right here, no insults, no ad homs, no so-called curse words. You have no excuses. We're boxing you guys in. You're going to have nowhere to go but to have a discussion with us. Because he doesn't even know what he did, yet he admitted that Lucifer's equivalent is eosphorus or phosphorus. Now, where is Jesus Christ called eosphorus phosphorus? I know y'all Googling right now. Whew. I know it's Twitter. I know y'all Googling right now. Huh?
Flexing. Yeah. Gangsta Brazil.
I know y'all are Googling right now. Come on. Somebody get it. Whoever gets this, I'm going to give them a scholarship to the Genesis Varsity Online Academy specializing in Hebrew apologetics. But you have to get it in 27 seconds from now. Oh. Dang it. Why did he have to get it? Why did Gazah the Zealot have to get it? Somebody else, please. Somebody else. Please don't let Gazah the Zealot get it. No, he got it. He got it. He's got it. He's got it. I wonder who he got it from. Okay, so my brother Gazai got it. I got to give him a hard time. My brother. So, this is why the video is titled in this way. This is why the video is titled in this way. And if you guys were on my old channel that got taken down, we did the video, Jesus is Lucifer. We explained it. But just remember, to you silly Christians and you Israelites who still are holding on to Christianity, we are not saying Lucifer is Satan. You guys are saying Lucifer is Satan, and your hero and champion, who Dr. James White is passing the baton to in Wes Huff, he admitted and agreed and confirmed that the equivalent to Lucifer, which is a Latin word, in the Hebrew, you say it Hallel ben Shachar, but in the Greek, you say it eosphorus or phosphorus. It's all the same. Here's a problem, everybody. So let's just confirm here. Let's confirm this. I'm gonna blow this up real quick. Bow. So now you see in Isaiah 14, we do see what the word for Lucifer is. Now, he told you guys, I want to see if you guys are listening. I want to see if you guys are listening. The word Lucifer, what language is that? What language is that word? The word Lucifer. Can somebody tell me what language the word Lucifer is? Latin. We got some Hebrew scholars in here, but he already said it. Now, here's the problem, everybody. There's so many problems with Christianity and Wes Huff's doctrine and worldview of the text. What is a Latin word doing? Now, it's in the KJV. That's true that it's only in the KJV, right? You'll see it right here. In other translations, you do not see Lucifer. In the NIV of Isaiah 14 and 12, you don't see the word Lucifer. In the NLT, you don't see Lucifer. It just says shining star or morning star. The ESV says day star. The Berean Standard says day star. And the KJV and the New King James Version say Lucifer. The King James Version is an English Bible. So what is a Latin transliterated word doing in here? What is a Latin transliterated word doing in the English Bible? Here's where it goes, y'all. You know what? I'm gonna just tell you guys a little bit, right? But we're going deep tonight. Late night vibes, y'all. The reason why we have a Latin word in the English Bible is because the Latin Vulgate, composed by Jerome in 400 AD. So because Jerome took the Hebrew word Hallel, which means light bearer, and the equivalent of that word in Latin is Lucifer. Trying to make this as simple as plain for the public school and the short bus riders who have subscribed, which I was one of them. So the Latin Vulgate is translating the Hebrew text into Latin for the Latin Vulgate by Jerome in 400 AD. He translate Hallel to Lucifer. No big deal, right? Well, yes, it is a big deal. Because when does Lucifer mean light bearer in Latin? So if you were speaking Latin and you was like, man, I want to be a light bearer, you would have to call yourself a Lucifer. But when did we know that the Latin language has been around for millenniums? When did Lucifer become God? When did the ancient Romans and other civilizations surrounding them personify Lucifer as a god and worship him? Well, that was in the 1st century CE. All right, walk with me, y'all. We're going somewhere. So the 1st century CE, we see Lucifer being personified as Venus or a bright planet. And then they started personifying him as a man and worshiping him as a god. Not worshiping him as Satan, though. That was Christianity. So now Christianity has taken, like they did so many other things, pagan customs and entities and deities and said, let's attribute this deity to Satan from the Bible. That's what happened. So as Jerome is translating this, Isaiah 14 and 12, he puts the word Lucifer in there. King James keeps it because this doctrine is now circulating. King James could have put, like the other translations, day star or morning star. King James kept the word Lucifer because the doctrine that this Roman deity was Satan was already perpetuated and propagated and circulating around 400 AD, starting with Jerome in the Latin Vulgate. Right? Now, let's continue. Because remember what Wes Huff said, for those of you who are just coming on here, let's hear it again.
Isn't used in modern translations of the Bible, and instead they go with the literal translation of the Hebrew Hallel ben Shachar, or Hiasphoros in the Greek.
Okay, so we have Lucifer. We have Lucifer in Latin, meaning light bearer. The way you say Lucifer in Hebrew would be Hallel, right? And then in the Greek, remember he said Hiasphoros. This is phosphor. This in the Greek. This is it right here. It's only used one time in the Bible, and that's 2 Peter 1:19. Gazada Zealot got it right. I owe him a scholarship, but he's always working anyway, so he'll probably just donate that to somebody. All right, so in 2 Peter 1:19, does the Bible call Jesus Christ the same word that Wes Huff said was equivalent to Lucifer? Yes. That means you Christians like Wes Huff have a problem now. 2 Peter 1:19. We have also a more sure word of prophecy, whereunto ye do well that ye take heed, as unto a light that shineth in a dark place, until the day dawn and the day star arise in your hearts. Wow. Wow. So now we have the Bible calling Jesus the day star in the English, but in the Greek, this word is phosphorus or eosphoros. The same word that Wes Huff said was Lucifer. The equivalent in the Greek. He confirmed it. Now let's look at the Thayer's lexicon. What does the Thayer's lexicon say, everybody? The Strong's or the outline biblical usage says light bringing, Venus, the morning star, metaphor for Christ. I'm not using what do you mean what website I'm using? This is Blue Letter Bible. You mean what program I'm using? This is Streamlabs. So Strong's definition, phosphorus, the morning star. But look at the Thayer's Greek lexicon. It says, this is how you spell it. Look at how it's spelled. I want you guys to remember that. Look at how it's spelt. And it says, in Latin, Lucifer. It says it right there in the Thayer's lexicon. There's so many problems with this, everybody. And we're going to try to unravel this and peel back the layers. Because this proves so many things that Christianity has stolen pagan entities and deities and paganism in general and tried to mix them into the Bible so that Christianity could become a universal religion accepting of the pagans. Oh, we see our God in this Bible. We see our deity in this text. We see Hades in this text. We see Lucifer in this text. We see phosphorus in this text. And so they will want to convert. There's many scholars who would agree that this is why they did this. So now the Thayer's Greek lexicon is proving that what they called Jesus in 2 Peter 1:19 is its Latin equivalent is Lucifer. Talk to me, y'all. Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. Now, it gets spookier. It gets spookier. It gets spookier. Because I know we're going to have some questions. Now, this also proves, watch this, Wes Huff, and if you ever see this video, challenge me on this. This also proves, Wes Huff, that the New Testament was predominantly written in Hebrew. Well, what do you... Now, before we even talk about how there is archaeological proof of this and historical proof of this, let's just use our brains. Why would Peter be writing in Greek calling Jesus Christ phosphorus, who was a deity, who would Lucifer, who is a deity at this time? Why? Watch this, y'all. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Let's get remember, look at the spelling. Look at the spelling of the Greek word phosphorus, what they call Jesus. Now look, we're in the Greek Septuagint, Isaiah 14 and 12. How has Lucifer that rose in the morning fallen from heaven? Now look at, on one hand on the left is the English, on the right is the Greek. Look at this. Look at this. Hold up. Look at this. There we go, right here. Now watch this, y'all. Watch this. The Greek Septuagint. Look at that. Look at that. In the Greek Septuagint, it's saying, how has phosphorus fell from heaven? The same word that they called Jesus in 2 Peter 1 and 19. You understand that? Walk with the Spirit. You missed everything. You must be one of them guys, I was going to say something else, who believe that Lucifer in Isaiah 14 is Satan. This is why you have a problem with your Christian dogma and rhetoric. So even in the Greek Septuagint, they have Isaiah 14 and 12 as phosphorus, just like the New Testament, 2 Peter 1 and 19. So what do we do with this? Wes Huff confirms Lucifer's equivalent in Greek is phosphorus. We see Jesus Christ being called phosphorus in 2 Peter 1 and 19. We also see in the Greek Septuagint, Isaiah 14, using the word phosphorus for Lucifer. Now, look at this, y'all. Phosphorus is the god of the planet Venus. Is the god of the planet Venus in its appearance as the morning star. This god, This god was in existence 800 years before 2 Peter. We can go so many ways with this because the fact that phosphorus was personified as a deity 800 years before before Peter existed and was worshipped and bowed to and reverenced as a deity to the Greeks, why would Peter write that there? Why would he write that, knowing what it can cause not only us in the time, but in the outside world? What would they think? This is further proof that Peter, who was a Hebrew of Hebrews, sent to the circumcision, why would he write, yes, God, you know that guy who we were saying that died for you, Jesus Christ, real name Yahushua in the ancient Paleo Hebrew? He's going to rise in your heart as phosphorus, as this Greek god that you guys are worshiping around the Levant. It does not make any sense. Right? Let's go back here. So phosphorus is the god of the planet Venus in its appearance as the morning star. Another Greek name for the morning star is Eosphorus. That's what he said too. He didn't say phosphorus. He said Eosphorus, but they're the same thing. Which means drawbringer. The term Eosphorus, sometimes in the English, phosphorus is applied to the sense of light bringing. When you look at the history, it's associated with Venus, personified as their deity here. In Greek mythology, you see him being personified and deified rather 800 years, about 800 BC, 800 years before Peter even existed. The Latin word corresponding to Greek phosphorus is Lucifer. We understand that because Wes Huff already confirmed that. So now I want to play this. Let's play this.
Multitude of children, including the wind gods Notus, god of the south wind, Boreas, god of the north wind, and Zephyr, god of the west wind, and all of the stars of heaven. One of these stars was Phosphorus, also called Heosphorus or Eosphorus. He was the personification of the morning star, which was the planet Venus as it sparkled in the sky before sunrise. The Latin name for Phosphorus was Lucifer,
You see that?
the name the morning star was known by to the Romans. And this, of course, begs the question.
This is simple knowledge. It seems spooky because Christians have tried to make Satan Lucifer in Isaiah 14 and 12. So when Wes Huff says Jesus is Phosphorus, which is Lucifer, he has a problem because Wes Huff believes that Lucifer in Isaiah 14 is Satan. Now we have a problem. Either it's the same entity or the same title. Why would the Lord want to mix righteousness with wickedness like that? So the scholars who actually know something, certain Christian scholars, know that Isaiah 14 is talking about the king of Babylon. But 1600 years ago, Christianity tried to assert by mixing pagan doctrine with the Bible that was Satan in Isaiah 14. Now we have this problem. The Lucifer in Isaiah 14 is the king of Babylon holding the light. Does it mean it's true light? No, but it just means glory. Holding the glory. Walk with the Spirit. I'll put a link in the chat. Matter of fact, we'll put a link in the chat for Walk with the Spirit. We'll put a link in the chat because it's crazy. I guarantee. Walk with the Spirit. Did you even know Jesus was called Lucifer in 2 Peter 1 and 19? Did you know that? I hate when people try to come on the show. Oh, I knew that already. You never even knew that. Okay. So let me get him on here. Where's my collab cam? Collab cam. There we go. Let me get my collab cam on here. What do you mean you can't hear? You guys didn't hear that? The video I was just playing? Okay, let me put this link in here real quick. The video I was just playing? We hear you and the video. Okay. So that brother need to turn his stream up. Okay, Walk with the Spirit. Click the link. Let's build real quick. Okay. Ooh, look at me. I just got myself. It looked like I'm digging in my nose right here. Let me hurry up and turn that off, man. Let me hurry up and turn that off. Okay. So let's get him on here. The link is in the chat. Let's get him on here because he said that I'm, what did he say? You are false equating, bro. Okay. So let's get a little smoke. First, smoke. He said he can't see the link. Oh, okay. Hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute. Okay. All right, my bad. So let's right here. I have it to where only I can post links. Right here. Okay, there we go. All right. To where only boom. Link in the chat. Let's get the brother on. First smoke on this channel, y'all. First smoke on this channel.
Don't ask. I said don't ask. I said don't ask. This nigga's scared.
Webcam to join. No, you don't. Just click just don't click the camera. You don't have to have webcam to join, bro. All right.
This nigga's scared. You liar. Shut your black mouth.
All right. At the end of the day, you don't have to have a webcam to join. It's all good, bro. Hit me up on the email. Let's set something up. I don't know what your qualifications are. I don't know what your accolades are. It won't let me click the link. No webcam detected. Okay. All right, bro. At the end of the day, I don't want to go back and forth with the chat, so let me play this audio again. Let me go back so y'all can hear it. This is...
which was the planet Venus, Lucifer, god of the west wind, and all of the stars of heaven. One of these stars was Phosphorus, also called Heosphorus or Eosphorus. He was the personification of the morning star, which was the planet Venus as it sparkled in the sky before sunrise. The Latin name for Phosphorus was Lucifer, the name the morning star was known by to the Romans. And this, of course, begs the question, how did the Roman name for the morning star become one of the devil's names, and not...
You see that? Now, this is from Mythology Explained. They have 211 subscribers. This video got almost 500,000 views. So this is not something that's hidden. Now, what I will tell you that's hidden, that either is hidden or Christians are scared to talk about it. We all know that Lucifer is a Latin word and it's equivocal in the Greek is phosphorus. We all know that. If you didn't, now you know, but scholars know. Linguists know. But what they're not telling you is that Jesus is called phosphorus in 2 Peter 1:19. They're either scared to deal with that or they're hiding it because it's going to reveal how our text had to be written, the New Testament, predominantly in Hebrew. And it also reveals that they were mixing Greek mythology and paganism into the Bible. Which is why Wes Huff still says you can celebrate Easter and you can celebrate Christmas. Hey, they've been mixing paganism with the Bible since they created this man-made religion called Christianity. You understand that? He's saying that's a title, not a name. I never said a name. Yeah, they use Tartarus in the Bible. All that I know this, bro. Ha ha ha. Listen, why would you call Satan and Jesus Christ the same title? Now, let me ask you this. I don't think we disagree, bro. Walk with the Spirit. Do you believe that Satan is, in Isaiah 14:12, Lucifer? Because that's what Christians think. That's what Christians teach. And that's the problem. Now you're saying that, and we don't agree with that. The king of Babylon is Lucifer in Isaiah 14:12. But if you're a Christian and you believe that Satan, why the hell is Satan being called the same thing as the Messiah, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ? He said, I don't know about that. I know it says it's about the king of Babylon. Okay. Then what the heck are you even here trying to cause problems for? I don't know who that is. Maury the Pacific Islander. I don't know who that is. I don't know him, but he knows me. Okay, so let's play a little bit more. When did the question is why? Why did Christianity try to take Lucifer, which means light bearer, was in reference to the king of Babylon, and try to say that was Satan? That's the question.
Not just any name, the Roman name to the Romans. And this, of course, begs the question, how did the Roman name for the morning star become one of the devil's names? And not just any name, but one of the most popular throughout the Middle Ages. In the book of Isaiah, one of the books of the Old Testament, there's a passage that reads as follows, How you have fallen from heaven, O morning star, son of the dawn. You have been cast down to the earth, you who once laid low the nations. You said in your heart, I will ascend to heaven. I will raise my throne above.
See, we need Wes Huff because Wes Huff believes that this is Satan. That's why I said you can have all these great swelling accolades and accomplishments over the Ecclesiastes of this world and still not have biblical sound doctrine. You understand that? Dogmatizing the text.
Above the stars of God. I will sit in
because it says he will go up to heaven. I thought when Satan got kicked out of heaven, he was already in heaven. But Isaiah 14 is saying, whoever this is saying they're going to go up to heaven. And we know it's figuratively speaking. But still, that's a cut on the Christian doctrine. Why is Lucifer saying, I'm going to go up to heaven? I thought he was already in heaven. Then he started a fight and then he got kicked out. Well, make it make sense. It doesn't. And it never will.
Throned on the Mount of Assembly, on the utmost heights of the sacred mountain. I will ascend above the tops of the clouds. I will make myself like the Most High. But you are brought down to the grave, to the depths of the pit. Out of context, this passage sounds like it's addressing the devil, but it's actually part of a long taunt directed at the king of Babylon.
Dang.
In 382 AD, Saint Jerome, as commissioned...
Even he got it right. Why is Christianity trying to say that's the devil when the text is saying it's the king of Babylon? Okay. So somebody says, Dwayne says he tried to come on and it's saying you have to have a webcam. Okay, well, I'm going to have to fix that and get that worked out, if that's true. So anyway,
by Pope Damas but it's actually part of a long taunt directed at the king of Babylon. In 382 AD, Saint Jerome, as commissioned by Pope Damasus, translated the Hebrew scriptures into Latin. At the time, there was a proliferation of old Latin versions in circulation, so the reason for Saint Jerome's translation was to create an official version that would supersede the multitude of old Latin versions.
The Latin Vulgate.
And to this end, the endeavor was a success, as Saint Jerome's translation became the standard for the Western Latin-speaking church. Because the Romans used the name Lucifer when referring to the planet Venus, the morning star, Saint Jerome also used the name Lucifer in his translation, which, I believe, is how the name Lucifer first entered the lexicon of Christianity, becoming a perennial piece of vernacular that would eventually...
No one?
So that's a fact. That is a fact. So again, going back to Wes Huff, I'm going to rewind it.
Holds deceptive knowledge and is being referred as shining is a common theme throughout supernatural beings in the Bible and other ancient Near Eastern literature. For example, the name Lucifer taken from Isaiah chapter 14 is not a name as much as it's a transliteration of the Latin word meaning light bringer or morning star. The King James translators borrowed the transliteration of this phrase from the previous English translation of the Wycliffe Bible. You'll notice that the word Lucifer isn't used in modern translations of the Bible, and instead they go with the literal translation of the Hebrew Hallel ben Shachar, or Hiasphoros in the Greek, and transliterate it as morning star. The point I'm making, though, is that Satan here, and there in Isaiah 14...
So you see that? He just said that it is Satan in Isaiah 14, and that's a problem. Because Jesus Christ is called that same name, title, whatever, however you want to word it. So you would have to say that Jesus is Lucifer, Jesus is Phosphorus, Jesus is Eosphorus, Jesus is the morning star, Satan is the morning star, Satan is Lucifer, Satan is Eosphorus. And that's a problem. This is why they don't speak on that. Now, with all the New Testament scholars, especially James Snap, and I should have asked James Snap this when I debated him a couple of years ago, the New Testament scholar James Snap. I should have asked him why, if you believe that Satan is Lucifer and Phosphorus, why does the New Testament call Jesus Lucifer and Phosphorus? If you read the 2 Peter 1:19 in Spanish, I believe, it literally has the word Lucifer, saying till Lucifer arise in your heart in association with Jesus, or in reference rather to Jesus. Please look clear at the Greek in Isaiah 14. The word in 2 Peter, the word, I just Googled it. Watch this, brother. Let me help you out. The only reason there's a difference, let me help you out, brother. The only reason there's a difference, let me help you out, my man. So who was that? Azariah. The only reason there's a difference, everybody look close. Let me see if I can blow the screen up. You must have came late, bro. Look at his comments, y'all. This is why on this channel, I love you, brothers and sisters, but on this channel, I'm probably just gonna ignore the chat because I want to stick to the information. If I'm doing it, that means I did my research already. So I'm gonna just help him out real quick. He said one is phosphorus, one is Eos forest. Can somebody help him out? Somebody help him out. Look at this, brother. Look at this. I'm going to read this again for you. Look at this. Phosphorus. Phosphorus is the god of the planet Venus. Another Greek name for the morning star is Eos. It's the same thing. It's a distinction without a difference. You'll see that a lot if you study linguistics. It's a distinction without a difference. All right. So, okay. So do you guys want to hear a little bit more of his breakdown? We can, but you know what? No. Because I told you guys, Wes Huff is on my radar. Wes Huff, just at least for this month, Wes Huff is on my radar. Well, Wes Huff, you might say, who the hell is this guy with 300 subscribers? Like I said in my last video, this is a new drop. This is a new drop. The main channel, it don't even matter. But that's how they gauge if they want to debate you or not, by subscribers and views. You can go to my main channel and you can check me out, whole body of work, ask about me. But you might say, who the hell is this guy? This is a babe coming to confound what the world would deem as the wise.
Beat him down, beat you down. Who else wants some?
Beat him down, beat you down.
Pop it! Twist it!
You're not going to be able to twist these scripts any longer because now you're on my radar. I got you locked in the scope. I got you locked in. Scopeo. So look at his face right now. We're gonna get you, Wes. No, I'm joking, Wes. I heard you're from Canada, so I hope you Canadians can take a joke. Fresh music entertainment. He said it's not this deep. Fresh music entertainment. I'll answer a couple of questions from the chat real quick. He says, nah, bruh, the similarities between Jesus and Lucifer are there because Lucifer wants to be Jesus. So he is right. Right. It's not just similarities. It's, if we're speaking in Greek, if you believe that it's Satan, in Isaiah 14, if we're speaking in Greek, then you'll be calling Satan phosphorus. Now, 2 Peter 1:19, they're calling Satan phosphorus. I need to get that. I need to get Gaza on my soundboard, man. I really do. I need to get that on my soundboard. That's going to be the hardest sound bite out here. I know you emailed it to me. I got to get that going. All right, y'all. We got about 6 minutes. I'm going to end this at an hour. We're only going to go for an hour. We may not be able to go long. Any connections between Saturn and Satan? Well, Saturn is personified as a deity. So, I mean, I guess you could say that all idols are satanic. Yeah, that's why you can't trust AI. In Greek mythology, Eos Forest means Dawnbringer and refers to the morning star planet vision. It's the same thing. It's a distinction without a difference. Either way, Jesus Christ is being called Phosphorus in 2 Peter 1:19. And Phosphorus has been a Greek god 800 years before Peter even existed. Any questions in the chat? Any questions in the chat? Yes, that's where you get Saturday, that day being associated to that god of the weekly planetary systems. Sometimes you gotta
Beat your ass and hide the Bible if God watching.
Phosphorus is not a Greek god. Phosphorus is not a Greek god. Phosphorus is what? What the heck did he just say? Chronos, Sabbath, and Saturn. Eula P. Swords. I'm not sure. As Azaria. So Azaria says Phosphorus is not a Greek god. Let's help him out, y'all. This is sad. Are you an Israelite, bro? It's got to be Ronan. It has to be Ronan. In Greek mythology, Hesiod calls Phosphorus a son of Aristraeus and Eos. That means he is a god in Greek mythology. Just time just time him out. He's trolling. He's trolling. I'm not dealing with trolls on this channel. You want to troll? Go over to the main channel. I am not dealing with trolls on this channel. What's your take on the Whack and Adam wife swap? Is that real? It could be real. It might not be real. I just know that I wouldn't be praising and big upping a guy who's even doing hoax and stunts like that. He wouldn't be in my circle. But then again, who am I? I just don't need him for no clout or to help me out. The Most High raises us up and gives us opportunity and platforms. Question: have you ever covered in the Kaaba in Mecca being associated with the moon god? Yes, of course, but no extensive videos on it. In Daniel 9:27, when it says the Most High, it's in plural in Hebrew. Christians say that's calling Christ the Most High. How do we cut that? Well, the word there could be used as plural. It doesn't mean that it's being used plural there. I'd have to look at it. So there's words that could be used as singular or plural. So it's going to take context to see where it's doing that at. And I think you mean Daniel 7. Or do you mean Daniel 9? Is that Daniel 7 or Daniel 9? I'm so hungry, y'all. I'm enjoying this new channel, though. It's just like a fresh start. It's like a fresh start. So make sure you guys are subscribing. Make sure you guys are hitting that notification button, because I am going to be on here coming with heavy scholarship topics. Wes Huff is on the menu for all of January, maybe some of February, but we're going to be dealing with these so-called Christian scholars and apologists and doing critiques and scrutiny on their doctrines, positions, and stances. All right? So let's end this, everybody, by giving all praise to the Most High Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Let's end this with the new Big G's from the Deacon, out now on all platforms.
He just wanna shine and
I got you,
Genesis on your mind.
young boy on his grind and
Put Genesis on the grind.
He just wanna shine today.
Genesis on your mind.
Young boy, yeah.
Genesis on the grind. Big G's, not the little ones. Big G's, not the little ones. Big G's, not the little ones. Stay down till the missiles come. Big G's, not the little ones. Big G's, not the little ones.
Put them G's in
Big
the
G's,
chat.
not
Put
the
them
little
G's in the
ones.
chat.
And I heard they want smoke.
G's in
I'ma
the
sizzle
chat.
some.
Yeah, this ain't a rap, it's a eulogy. Killed every hater that was acting like they cool with me. I ain't never shook and I'm a rider. They say they want beef, then I'm cooking like I'm Kaya. Never been a
big
suitor,
G's,
I
them
ain't Billy
big
Carson.
G's.
You just like to show it off, I'll be really parking. Trying to steal my shine, get your own lighting. And I got these niggas scared like the drone sightings. Sis try to play me turn savage on her. I don't know who she thought I was, but I ain't Travis Hunter. Forgive me, Lord, you know I ain't live a proper life. Wanna know what nigga, what's his mama and his papa like? I hear him saying Genesis got the wrong doctrine. I just tell him click the link, let's get it on and poppin'. Everybody know G's push the envelope. I ain't talking record label when I put you in the scope.
Big G's, not the little ones. Big G's, not the little ones. Big G's, not the little ones. Stay down till the missiles come. Big G's, not the little ones. Big G's, not the little ones. Big G's, not the little ones. And I heard they want smoke, I'ma sizzle some.
Sexy red turn probably hurt she wanna share a man now. Big G's everywhere, our campus like a brand now. Got some haters out the way who I don't see no more. 3 wives in my life, I don't need a 304. That little Dirk, I ain't putting money on your collar. Call my overseer, yeah, priest done ya Allah. Even Sinetta shot the link to me. Few PhD scholars had to catch the beats from me. Left some chili in the streets when I learned the truth. Teflon vest on my chest and it's burner proof. My life story's like cologne, I don't tell it, homie. I ain't gotta talk about who I was, niggas smell it on me. You need Christ for your soul, cause you can't save it. I be knocking demons out, call me Tank Davis. Esau and Jacob never been compatible. When you throw them G's up, better make it capital.
Ain't nothing but a G
Oh,
thing,
you guys
baby.
caught it.
Ain't
No,
nothing
you guys
but a
caught
G
it.
thing,
Wow.
baby. Ain't nothing but a G
Nah,
thing.
you guys caught it. That is Ronan. Azaria is Ronan, because he loves the Greek Septuagint. He says now Deacon goes into the LXX now. That is Ronan. Don't hide him from the channel. We're gonna just time him out for today. But that is Ronan. You guys got it right. That was Worm Boy. Bro, I've been doing comparative text with the Greek Septuagint probably since before you knew you were an Israelite. I just don't hold it authoritative over the Dead Sea Scrolls and Masoretic texts. So I love y'all. Peace, blessings. Hit that like button on the way out, y'all. I'm gone.